This is Brandon Patrick with Coutras and Associates. Today I've got with us our founder and owner and president, Chris Coutras. Chris, thank you for being here today.
Well, thank you, Brandon.
Yes, sir. Chris, one of the topics that we wanted to go over, first of all, is a lot of people, they've heard of an insurance adjuster, but they've never heard of a public adjuster. So could you share with us what a public adjuster does?
Absolutely. A public adjuster represents the insured under their insurance policy. The public adjuster will spend many hours looking over the policy, especially if it's a commercial policy. The devil is in the details, no pun intended. And you have to understand the policy, which was written by attorneys. And some of the endorsements are constantly, consistently changing, usually to the benefit of the insurance company, not the benefit of the consumer or the insured. So we come in, we sign a contract with the insured, we review the property damage, we review the policy, we bring in experts if they're needed. We write out a scope, we write out a detailed estimate. We take a lot of the stress and the time consumption of dealing with insurance companies away from the insured and the consumer, and basically what the consumer is doing is hiring us for our expertise and our experience. And experience is probably the key to it.
How many claims has Coutras and Associates done over the years?
I'd say over 3,000 claims.
Wow. So you have actually gone to the insurance companies well over 3,000 times to actually review and your insured.
Out at the insured risk, which is the commercial property or the dwelling, and we look at the damages. We know where the hidden damages possibly are, what the structural damages are. Then we go back, we apply that to the policy, we get with a contractor that is professional, and we'll look at the potential of the loss. Typically we are looking at the worst case scenario, or we're also looking at everything that should be included in the settlement, not where the insurance company is looking at things to minimize in the settlement.
Yes.
So basically we are trying to maximize the contract that the insureds have been paying year after year. It's a typically a large premium if you're paying for wind insurance on the coast. It's not cheap. And so we come in with our experience and negotiate the settlement. We play chess with them, and when somebody tells you that everything's going to be handled good, and we're the great hands or people, or we're going to do everything, if it sounds too good to be true, it is too good to be true. Sometimes insureds hire us much later. They hire us initially, or they hire us when there's a conflict. Believe me, it is. If this is your largest investment, it's worth the percentage to make sure you have someone fighting for your insurance rights under the contract to benefit you and not to be harmed at a later date. Because there's many people that have never ever gone through a claim, or even if they've gone through one or two, you don't have the experience to understand what is going on back in the back rooms of the claims offices.
Man, I'll tell you, I would take a professional any day that's done over 3,000 of these claims than I would with my very minimal experience of doing one or two in my whole life. Tomorrow, we're going to be going over what this exactly costs, because you're sitting here hearing this, being able to use somebody that actually does this for a living. They see policies on a daily basis.
We've worked with Hurricane Dolly,
yes.
Hurricane Sandy.
You've been from
Hurricane
Texas all the way up the East
Yes,
Coast.
Hurricane Wilma, and we have a track record in Florida, and with some very large settlements.
Well, what we're going to do tomorrow, we're going to go over what the exact cost is, and I think you're going to be very surprised. Chris, how do they get in touch with you if anybody has any questions?
Thanks, Brandon. Toll free at 888-734-4334, and that's 888-734-4334, or my cell number 615-775-7475, or go to Google the company Coutras and Associates. My email, my personal email is chriscoutras@gmail.com. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Chris. Y'all have a great day.